What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Josh's Comics, and today I'm doing another Instagram clean sale haul. I have a lot of backlog of books that I need to film videos for, stuff that I've gotten recently, and stuff that I kind of got towards the end of last year. This is going to be an all Marvel slash Dark Horse Comics haul. Some big next keys in here, some keys that recently got just hot too, but for me, luckily, I bought these when they weren't as hot and weren't on those top tens and everything. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the books in the haul. And do me a favor though, before we get into the haul, that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps out. Working our way up to 1,000 subscribers. We're going to be announcing a giveaway pretty soon. I'm getting the books together now as we speak and doing a epic 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And hit the bell notification to get notified for future videos. Also follow me on Instagram if you want, and leave a comment down below. I'll probably remind you guys back at the end, but anyway, let's jump into it. I've been on a kick for Star Wars, and I'm gonna tell you guys, probably for the next couple of months at least, you're gonna see almost every haul video. There's gonna be some kind of Star Wars in there. I thought this was a great bundle that I just couldn't pass up, and it's Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, Dark Lords of the Sith, um, 1 through 6. Uh, yeah, 1 through 6. And this is a nice, nice little run, and it's also a nice key. Nukes? No, not Nukes. Kennex Nukes. Kennex Nukes, I think, if I'm saying his name right. He's a Jedi who becomes a Sith Lord at the times of the old Sith Lord, at the old Sith Wars, if I'm not mistaken. If I messed that up. But a time period when, the shifts wasn't just two. There was many, and they're out. And Dark Horse has a lot of underrated Star Wars content. Rather it be focusing on main characters that we know and love, or they branch off and tell just different stories. I know it's not canon. Will we ever see this character? I doubt it. I don't think we'll ever see anything like this. I really do hope that um with Star Wars, some of the recent announcements, I hope we can get, go back. Let's, go to the old Republic. Let's, the Knights of the Republic and all that. Let's do some of that, some of those battles where you get 30, 40, 50 Jedi versus Sith battles. Like, I would love to see that, for sure. So nice little pickup there. That was only, I don't think I got this on sale, but it was $25 for the bundle. I might have. I probably asked for like 20 bucks or something. All these books are from Pope of Chillingtown, who was the last guy in the hall that I bought from DC. Mike is a stand-up guy, so he's got always got great stuff. This was priced to $10 actually. I think not just a lot of this stuff was on a discount sale. He was trying to move inventory. This is a good book. This is Thor issue number 617. First appearance of Kid Loki too. We know Loki is coming back in Doomsday. We'll see if he's in Secret Wars. Are we gonna see Kid Loki again? Probably not. Maybe, who knows? He was in the Loki show. So this got hot a few years ago, and it's a near mint. I did see one breaking tick, but like I said, I'm not probably gonna go for grading or anything. But still, in the near mint range, this is a great book to have, especially in modern age, and you know, something that a lot of people look forward to. This book has also been hitting the charts, especially with Daredevil recently coming out. All episodes are now playing. I really enjoyed the show, especially the last two episodes. That last episode, man, and knowing what we're leading into. But this is issue number 58 of Daredevil. This is the Brian Michael Bendis run, and this is a great key too. So this is the first appearance of Angeli Del Toro, who was the niece of White Tiger. This isn't going to be the last time I mention White Tiger here in this video, so stay tuned to the end. But yeah, this is the first time his niece shows up in the comics. It looks like we're going to see more of her in season 2. Whether she dons the mantle or not, who knows? We'll have to see what happens. This is a very fine plus to New Mint minus. It has a few ticks on it. This is a hard book to get in near mint range, especially when you get a 9.8, and that's due to the fact of the black cover, man. But it's a great cover, and it's also the first appearance or first modern appearance of Linda Carter, the I don't know if it's Linda Carter, but the night nurse. So bit of an underrated key in my opinion. Great book to pick up, man. And that was like $10, so I got that for a great deal at the time. Again, more Star Wars from the Dark Horse. Star Wars Dark Force Rising. A great cover, man, with the Emperor, the AT-ATs, and then Lando, and then another guy I'm not too familiar with here in the middle. But this is the first time that Thrawn actually makes an appearance. Yeah, outside of the hair Jedi, what's the name of the one where he makes his first appearance with Luke and stuff. So this is a great little pickup. I think Thrawn's coming back in season 2 of uh the next Star Wars show coming out, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So I thought it was a great pickup. Not near mint, but like, in the nines for sure. Great cover, and like I said, I gravitate right now towards a lot of Star Wars. I feel like stuff's very cheap and underrated. This next book I picked up just because it's a classic John Byrne cover. It's quite honestly fantastic. And I'm sure leading up to the movie right now, I'm sure these books are starting to get a little bit hot. And I know once the movie comes out and we get the full reveal of Galactus, these books are probably going to stay hot for a bit. But this is Fantastic Four issue number 243. Again, classic John Byrne cover with Galactus fighting the Fantastic Four. Um, I love it. So, you got Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain America, Reed. You've got The Thing and Iron Man at the top. Don't know what the rest of the family is. Um, well, no, you got Torch on there too. And then I think you got Janet, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But everyone versus Galactus, need we say more? It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do with Galactus and Fantastic Four. I think they're going to introduce him. He's the main threat, and I feel like he's gonna show up again in the MCU. In a couple phrases, like he's gonna be the next. He's gonna be a big bad in a couple phrases. He has to be because you can't have him show up for one film and then just toss him out. I think he's too big of a character, literally too big of a character to have show up for one movie and then never be seen again. But we'll see what Marvel decides to do because they have done some villains pretty dirty. But so great cover. Again, nice condition. Nothing here probably for sending, but great to have it to the collection. And John Burns has got some really fantastic, no pun intended, artwork. So the last book I did mention some White Tiger. I want to pick this up. I loved what they did with the White Tiger in Born Again. I know some people weren't happy, but it does happen in the Brian Michael Bendis run. Matt does uh, help him out, be his lawyer, and he does eventually end up getting killed. Not exactly in the way the show did it. The show did it more violent. Um, and it's sad that the actor was not with us. He passed last year of cancer, so he wasn't around to see the love for his um for his character. And to me, and a lot of people already said like he was a great actor and he worked with what he had and he did great, but wish he had a bit more, wish he had some more screen time. um but still, this is a great book to have. And um this is the first White Tiger. Peter Parker, the spectacular Spider-Man issue number 9, and White Tiger in all of his glory. So yeah, nice pickup there. $30. I might have gotten a bit of a discount on that too. Um, well, that's gonna stay up. Probably not. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's it for the haul. Nice little haul, some good Marvel stuff. And Dark Horse, so Star Wars. Sadly, I was not able to make it to Lehigh Valley Comic Con, and I'm not gonna be able to make it to Super Jersey Con. Got some living expenses coming out. Got to get some work done on the car, so is what it is. And then May, I'm taking a vacation. I will be going to North Carolina. I'll be just outside of Raleigh, North Carolina, in May. So if anybody from North Carolina's got any good shops for back issues, let me know. Definitely want to shop around a little bit while I'm down there. Um, I think if I can make it back, that Comic Fest is supposed to happen in May. I'm hoping what happened the last year, the last one, Joe like had it happen during when I was on vacation again, and so we'll see what happens. But hoping to make that, and then some cons throughout the rest of the year, like Baltimore, Terrificon. So I decided to take this last month and a half. This next month and a half is going to be a bit of a break. But like I said, I got plenty of books. You can see I'm starting to clear it up a little bit over here, working over here each weekend, doing a couple piles of books, going through things. So guys, do me a favor. If you like the haul and if you like the video, hit that like button. Please subscribe. It helps out the channel greatly. Hit the bell notification. Get notified of future videos. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you saw of the haul. I thought these were some great books to add to the collection. And again, like I said, I was lucky. I kind of picked these up at a time when the rumors or confirmations, but you know how like sometimes it's like announced that an actor is playing a role, but the movie's not gonna film for half of a year or so, and then it drops down. So I got lucky. Don't chase the top 10 lists. Again, I'm not doing this to buy and then resell. All these are going to stay in the collection unless I find a duplicate. Then obviously, I'm not going to hold on to any duplicates or if it's a higher grade. But collect what you love and yeah. So until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we'll see you guys on the next episode of Josh's Comics.